have been robbed before, right? But this was so different. Like, words cannot explain how it happened. Hey my guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Damola Kevwe, and today I will be giving you guys a story about how I got robbed. So for the next 7 days, I will be posting every single day. So there's this challenge that I am challenged just to do, and I decided to accept the challenge. So we will be posting, different YouTubers will be posting every single day for the next 7 days. So this is my story time series. So I'll be giving you guys stories every single day for the next 7 days about my life. Okay, so here's what happened. August 2018. Yeah, it was August 2018. My sister's friend was getting married, so we went for his nikah. For those that don't know, a nikah is a Muslim wedding. So we went for the nikah. So actually, we didn't end up going for the nikah. We're at the reception, right? And like, everybody's having fun. It was a really good wedding. Everybody was just chilling, having fun, flexing. Like, I met a lot of my sister's friends, and for the fact that like my sister and I, we have a good amount of years ahead, like age difference, but her friends were very like friendly, hospitable. They were very nice. So like, I honestly didn't feel left out. My brother was there with us, so it was 3 of us, so my siblings and I basically. So we're all at the nikah having fun. This is like afternoon. Then, sorry, the reception. Why I keep on saying nikah? Well, but I thought we're all at the reception having fun, really chilling and everything. Then towards the ending, you know how like most receptions are the adults that leave in, and then it's just like the younger people, the real people for the after party kind of thing. So it was just the younger people, all the bridesmaids, the groomsmen were there. So all of us were just chilling, dancing. There was extra food. Yes, there was extra food. I had a lot of food that day. Yeah. But yeah, there was a lot of food. There were drinks going around constantly. And it was very calm. They had like these really big bouncers at the wedding reception hall. So reception hall is like really large because it was a very big wedding. So it had like, give or take, like 4 exits or 5. It had 5 exits, yes. So it was rectangular shaped. It was a rectangular shaped reception hall, right? So there was 1 exit on each end of the shorter side. Then on one side of the rectangle, there were 3 exits. The other side didn't have exits, so the other side was like the backstage where all the other stuff were happening. I guess they probably had exits, but I really don't know. But like the main front had like 3 exits, then 2 on each side. So we were sitting down towards the middle exits of the longer side of the rectangle. So I got tired of dancing and all that. So I was sitting down. Then I got food. Well, not food, just meat. So like I had like a lot of meat on in my okay, confession. It wasn't in a plate. It was in a cup. Why was my meat in a cup? It was more portable. That's what it was. And it's easier to like have fun and just be chilling and holding a cup of meat, right? So anyways, that was embarrassing. Anyhow, so I had my meat in the cup with me and my phone, and like throughout the wedding, like immediately we got to the wedding, the first thing my sister told us was, make sure you keep your stuff well. And then I was like, that's not going to be a problem. So like throughout the whole wedding, I never let my phone leave my hand. Like every single time I was at the wedding, my phone was always in my hand. So at least if you want to take it from me, I would know because I was holding my phone in my hand, right? So there's a guy sitting down on the table beside us with like properly dressed, bow tie, suit, complete, looking sharp, and we're all just chilling. Everybody, because it's assumed that everybody that is around at this point is like close friends to the groom or the bride and that kind of thing. So this guy is just there chilling, really like just vibing with everybody once. And then next thing he like turns to me and he's like, that can he have my meat that's in the cup? And I was like, oh no, you can't. Fine, I didn't want to give him, right? So I was like, oh no, it's for my sister and I. He now like laughed stuff and everything. So like we thought, okay, this guy is just cracking around with us and kind of thing. And we laughed it off. Then the after party was getting fewer people. Eventually, I think the bouncers left. that was where everything just like. So more or less, if you're having a wedding, and you're having a reception after party, please let your bouncers be there to the end. Thank you. But anyhow, so everybody's still there chilling and everything. So this guy, he just keeps on like staring at us, well, me. And I'm like, do I know you? So I didn't really like give him much thought. Then time to leave. My sister, like, well, everybody's get tired, but like, okay, you know what, we've had enough after party for one day, let's go home and everything. So we're all like about to leave. And then like we're about to go through the exits, and I'm like, I tell my sister, oh no, let's not go through that exit, because this creepy bow tie meets Aska guy is just there. So I said, no, let's not go through that exit. That instead, let's walk all the way to the first exit that's on the shorter side of the rectangle. Like, I'd rather we walk all the way there, and I know, okay, that I'm not close to this guy. So we start walking. Then we get to like the second exit, and then I turn back to like the third exit where we left, and the guy is not there anymore. So I'm like, okay, maybe he's just gone. And I didn't give him much thought. Then we get to the first exit, only for me to see the guy there. And I'm like, what is he doing there? Like, his friend is there. So I'm like, okay, maybe his friend is just talking to him. And then he's blocking the exit. He's just standing there with his friend there, gisting, and he's blocking the exit. And like, my sister keeps on saying, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Finally, he moves. So he moved, my sister passed. I think, okay, so the mistake we made was I was at the back. I was the last person to leave. Like, between my siblings and I was the last person to leave. So he moved, and then my sister passed. Then he blocks the way again. And I'm like, excuse me, like, we're together, you're still blocking the way. And then he looks at me, he's just looking at me, like, he starts hitting me. Remember, my phone was in my hand all through. I never let my phone go once. But the moment I said, let's go, and we're leaving, I put my phone in my bag. Always hold your phone to the end. So I put my phone in my bag when I'm about to leave, and then this guy starts hitting me. And then, like, it didn't even cross my mind. So, like, I had a crossbody bag on, yeah. So the bag was on my right side, and then he's standing on my left side, and he's hitting my left side, like really bumping into me. And I'm like, why are you hitting me? Like, there's literally no reason whatsoever for you to bump into me. So why are you bumping into me? And then, like, I'm like focused on the fact that he's bumping into me, and then finally he moves, and then him and his friend leave. So we're all by the car and everything, and I'm like, oh, and we're looking for the car key inside my sister's bag. I'm like, oh, where's the car key? Where's the car key? I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me bring out my phone and put on the flashlight for you to see. And then I put my hand in my bag, and I'm like, where's my phone? And I'm like, you guys, I can't find my phone. And then, like, we all have like, don't worry, you find this. It's the same thing like car key. Because like a few seconds later, she finds the car key. I'm like, don't worry, you find your phone. I mean, I found my car key, so yeah, stuff. And then I keep checking, and I still can't find the car key. Sorry, I still can't find my phone. And I'm like, you guys, I actually can't find my phone. And like, you know, like that moment when it just hits you, that was what happened. I was like, oh my God, that guy stole my phone. And then like, it was almost like I just remembered while he was hitting me, his friend was on this side, standing beside me. Why was he standing beside me? I don't know. And I don't know if you guys have watched the movie Focus that I think Will Smith acted in. In the movie, they distract you on one side while they're doing something else on the other side. So like, that was the guy, the creepy meat stalker guy, was hitting me while his friend was probably putting his hand in my purse and taking out my phone, and I didn't even realize. And like, we look around and like they're gone. And then we start calling my phone, call my phone, my phone is switched. No, first time it rings. Second time, the guy cuts the phone. He cuts the call. So he goes, oh, the person you're calling is busy. Like, okay, so my phone is with somebody. Then we call again the third time. My number is switched off. And I'm like, okay, so this guy just stole my phone. Then the bouncers and the security guys, they lock the gate. And they're like, nobody's leaving. And I'm like, but the person that stole my phone has already left. So they search everybody that's there. Obviously, nobody there is in my phone because the person in my phone has gone. I'm just very, very... At that moment, I'm like... you know, like when you're laughing, that crazy laughter because you don't want to cry. I'm like, oh my God, this guy stole my phone. Can you imagine? That kind of thing. And then like the groomsmen and all the other guys, they're like, oh, don't worry, we'll contribute money to get your phone and all that, to get you a new phone. And I'm like, no, it's not the same thing, but thanks. I'm like, it was so painful. I wish that was the end of the story, but it wasn't. So I get home, I tell my parents what happened. We're like, oh, don't worry, we do this find my phone thing and all that. We can't find the phone because the phone isn't on. So like I can't even like do that loud ring or anything. Like nothing about the phone is on, so I can't even do anything. Then eventually I just said, okay, fine, that's what it is. I'll just get a new SIM and a new phone. That was not the end. That was not the end. Next thing, the next day, that was Sunday. The Nikai was on a Sunday. So the next day, Monday, I'm just at home doing nothing because I don't have a phone. Okay, I had my iPad, so I was just using my iPad. I still had my Instagram. So people that were texting me, I told them, oh, okay, if you're trying to reach me on WhatsApp, my phone was stolen, blah 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 stuff. Monday evening, I find my iPhone thing again, see if I've gotten any updates. Nothing. I check my email, nothing. Then I see bank transaction notification, and I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And then I open the transaction and I see not one transaction but 2 transactions, and I'm like, I'm sorry, what? I opened the first one and I see that my phone took money out of my bank, and I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Then I opened the second one and my phone took money out of my bank again. And again, I'm like, I'm sorry, what? What is happening? And okay, I will admit I did not have that much money in the account, but my money was leaving my account twice. And I'm like, oh my God, this cannot be happening. I think in total, okay, fine, it wasn't much money to some people, but to me it was a lot of money. I think it was that he stole from me. And the money that I had in my account was basically, he stole half of my money, right? And I'm like, oh my God, this man stole half of my money. Fine, I don't have that much money, but that's a lot of money to me. Like, money is not a joke. Over 100 naira is a big deal. And then I go into my parents, I'm like, this was happening. I'm getting notifications from my bank that my money is going out of my bank. I'm out of my card. And I'm like, oh my God. So it's late in the night. It's like 9 o'clock. Banks have closed. Nobody is open. So I go to like the bank website. I see their phone number for customer service. I call the number. I explain to the guy, I'm like, I need to block my number, my card. Somebody stole my phone and is stealing all these things and all that. So I block my card. And then that's it. Then the next morning I had to go to the network to block my SIM so I could get a new SIM. So like by the Tuesday I was cardless, SIMless, phoneless. And I'm just like, oh, gosh. And honestly speaking, I was so pained because that's not my money. Like, he stole my phone, he stole my money. What is it? Like, money doesn't grow on trees. And it was just very, very... And yeah, that was sad. So like, that was how they stole my phone and my money. And I mean, okay, fine, they stole my phone before, but like, this one was just wowies. So yeah, that's the end of my story. I hope you enjoyed my story. I hope I didn't bore you. If you did, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And I will see you guys tomorrow, because remember, I'm posting every single day for the next 7 days. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow with my new story for tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned to see my next story. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Cheers. Tables.